what do you know about the previous owner?
Forgive my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
Oh, so then, okay, now you can question the provenance. Like, are these actually what they claim to be? Like, if you're not willing to tell us this bit of history, could the gems be stolen then?
It doesn't say where these stones came from. No provenance, no previous
Provenance.
owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most. And the auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business opportunity. Ha! What have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister? What's wrong, Frank? You're looking pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
So I saw the sheriff's badge. I'm not sure, is he on our side or not? Because in the original, because as in Holmes and Watson, in the original kind of the kind of leadership of New Orleans weren't large wool hat, oversized sheriff Grub, position of power, some kind of medal, golden revolver champion, proud or poser. Cares for his appearance. So we are leaning possible poser then. Polished nails. Fashionable or hates getting dirty. Yeah, so he is fairly eccentric, looking after his nails, appearance, image. However, it's just cover. Uses his image to distract, disguise his true nature. Man attempts to make the impression that he's an important figure in life of New Orleans. However, it was just a small cog in the governmental machine. No, I think he's smart. The way he's kind of figured out that we're not, and no one else seems to have. So I'm going to say he's fashionable menace. Uses image to distract and disguise his true nature.
Of course I know you, Sheriff.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable, but I'm afraid the bills come due.
Fines? Right, I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
Look, Sheriff, I'm not actually...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Think careful now, because Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed 'em to the gators. So, Frank, what's it...
Oh, he's taking advantage of us.
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you. The people of this parish deserve peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
Yeah, so he knew who we were. Okay, so yeah, he's not they're not friendly. No, I didn't want to do that one. Okay. But we do have a bit of information for this. We know... Plaque with philanthropists. We know... Okay, well, we'll put all of them. That's not right. Yeah, that must be what she said. Yes, information bought from one of the upstanding city philanthropists. So we need a little bit more of a discussion here.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Could you help me?
It isn't possible for me to help you. I'm sorry.
You're beyond help, Watson. Rosestone believed to be a piece of shattered space rock. Okay, so that's the same thing as we already had.
Mr. Barnaby, were you wanting to submit a bid?
No, I'm trying to find out more. Is it only these guys? Can I ask you about the philanthropists?
Excuse me, just one question.
You better ask someone else about that.
The auction will close in 30 minutes. I believe we now have offers on every gem.
Are you able to help me?
I have no idea what you're talking
And these are probably going to be generic kind of potential customers, so...
I'm still hoping one of these folks is buying an opal for me.
Oh,
The winning bidders will be notified by tomorrow. Thank you for visiting. The winning bidders will be notified by tomorrow.
so I
Thank you for visiting.
can't go through there.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Yeah, he's not heard of the sheriff. That's interesting. Right. Okay. Oh. I was worried that our stuff was going to be stolen. We're going to have a big, massive chase that's rather pointless.
I told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
You're penniless.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Bah, all that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get
Oh
changed.
no, please. I don't want the clothes to be challenged, to be, you know, to then be stolen. They're going to be stolen, aren't they? Where's the boat? Which one was our boat again? Oh dear.
No, no! Was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back in order.
You know, I think the look actually compliments you. Why bother changing it?
Oh, they...
Oh, bollocks. Now our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my...
Ugh.
I ain't sure what you did to the sheriff, but it must have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And you are?
John, I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
Well, it's barely noon. And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff Grubb. The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him. John who?
Watson.
Well, Johnny, if you plan on sticking around, you better change that suit, or Frank's reputation will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
Couldn't you just take your jacket off?
Got yourself in a fine pickle. All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
The nymph? Is that what it sounds like? Why are you helping me?
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph. I'll be in room 6.
This Mr. Barnaby is proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
One more word, Holmes, and I'll hand you over to the sheriff.
Sorry, was that John talking or Frank?
Go annoy someone else while I visit the nymph.
So it's this ship. How do I get to... Oh, it's down the other way. Right. I'm just going to run across the rails because that's completely safe. Okay, no I'm not because the game doesn't want us doing that. Wait, can I even get to it this way? Because I can't, like, walk over this. I suspect that's where I'm trying to get to. Maybe it is from down from this jetty. This pier. Okay, don't run us over, please. Oh, there's stairs here. Nice.
Always a pleasure to see you regular, Mr. Barnaby. Welcome home.
Room 1, 2. I can't go upstairs. Is there a... No, we can't get on the back.
Perhaps you'd like someone new today, Frank. How about Miss Trixie or Junior?
No, Lucy.
Frank, darling, I'm flattered, but you know I'm out of the game.
That's where I think I want to go. Oh. These stairs are open for some reason.
Well, look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. We seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne will know it. She's across everything in New Orleans. Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole Quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
Good luck, Johnny. Keep out of trouble.
I shall try and fail miserably. And this is an American jacket. Don't know what makes it particularly American. Well, it is from America, I suppose.
Ah, forgive me, Watson. The difference is plain as day. What a remarkable transformation from Barnaby.
If we're critiquing wardrobes, Holmes, maybe you can explain why you used to roll just one sleeve up. Did you get bored halfway through?
Let's go and find Champagne then in the fisherman's quarter. So... we want to go over this way then. I'm guessing. Just because that's the only space that we haven't highlighted yet. So, we just follow the water to the right. And that'll lead us roughly where we want to go. Or maybe not. Okay, well, we'll try and head to the right. Where we can. Oh, this looks like what the map was saying. There we go. Now,
I'm gonna die. Gonna die.
Oh.
Are you all right, sir?
It'll come again. I will die.
What happened?
The Loa of Death came to me last night. I know it will come again.
What happened in the night?
Let's start from the beginning. My name is Sherlock Holmes. Could you describe last night's events for me?
I'm Cole Seabrook. It was my mom, Brigitte. She came to me in the shape of a giant black rooster. Before that, some hit the wall outside. Then she came in. She took my will and she led me to the water.
Perhaps you were dreaming?
I wish I was. The Great Gator was there. It called me and I couldn't resist, but then the spell broke and I managed to crawl ashore.
Interesting.
I know how it sounds to an outsider, but it was the Loa of Death and it ain't finished with me.
What is a Loa?
You mentioned a Loa. What is that exactly?
You outsiders only know one God. But there are many and we call them Loas. And Maman Brigitte is one of them. She is the Loa of death and life. She heals the righteous and punishes the guilty.
Did you feel anything odd?
Did you feel anything apart from fear last night?
Yeah. The signs of Maman's presence, no doubt about it. everything became blurry, and my mouth was dry, and the light became very bright.
That is something.
Okay, so he's been drugged, probably.
He dropped a cup here.
Mix in equal proportions goldenrod, strawberry leaves, jasmine flowers.
It smells.
Okay.
This one is almost odorless. Interesting. I will take it just in case.
I would love to learn more about these. The healing properties of some herbs are truly amazing, though.
Indeed.
And some are extremely dangerous.
Okay. Oh, hello. Black Rooster, or the other option. What? Oh. He just was startled and dropped it. Right. We're going to assume the supernatural isn't real in this. Or did he have cheese before going to bed?
Supper leftovers.
Oh, that whole thing was that. Okay.
It's not a simple tea. A herbal concoction, rather.
Right, okay.
Black tea seems not to be very popular here.
I know, these people.
Cheap and strong brew. Some chewing tobacco leaves. Judging by the facial features, Cole and one of his relatives.
With William in Shreveport.
With William in Shreveport, 1879.
Okay. So he's having his supper.
There are too many imprints here. It's hard to say where he did or didn't go. Are you a good fisherman, Cole?
I wouldn't say so, sir.
So the option here is that he stumbled out. Okay. Is there anything else that I'm missing here? I don't think so. So let's go outside. He commented that something hit.
We have a feathered friend in the case.
The droplets. Small crack.
Bird crashed against Cole's house.
Boat is leaking.
Damage is recent.
So that's been cracked for some reason. Oh, that's in there rather than... Okay. That's what we've already got.